I'm about to tell you all of my secrets. This is for musicians, artists, anyone who is worn the hell out by the hamster wheel of social media. If you don't know who I am, how is that possible? No, I have like 3 million followers across social media, which doesn't really matter in 2026. I have toured the world for 5 years, based largely on that social media audience. I got a major book deal. I've done a lot of pretty cool things with social media. I could be wrong, but I think social media as we know it is on its way out the door. And for artists, it is so freaking exhausting. So the good news is I think things are shifting back to an older way. We've all heard the story recently how Lizzo only sold 2,500 copies of her album. That's happened to some other artists as well. I think we're entering an era of like micro fan bases. And actually it's good news because that's really manageable and it's much easier on our artist hearts. So the first thing that you have to accept is most people are not coming with you. A tiny little fraction of people really care about you and the things you're doing to come along for this more analog ride. So for me, I've just sort of decided that number is 5,000 people. I am looking for 5,000 of the 3 million, which is a tiny little percentage, to come along for a new thing. And I think you have to think really outside of the box on how to gather those people to you. And I think the methods are very old school. So here's what I'm doing. So first, I have worked really hard the last year or so to build an email list. I have about 40,000 people who've signed up on my email list over the last year and a half or so. I also just started a text message list. I wish I had started that sooner. I've got about 3,500 people who've signed up for my text message list in the last month. And then the really outside of the box thing that I'm doing is I have started an old school zine. I mail this to your mailbox. This might not work for everyone. I'm just trying to turn your wheels on a different way of thinking about staying in touch with the people who care about you and the kind of things that you're doing. It's maybe hard to wrap your head around at first because I think immediately a lot of people are gonna be like, but wait, where do you post your TikToks? You don't. There's no more TikTok. This is where I'm putting all of my future energy into. This relationship with the people who care isn't owned by a freaking billionaire. There's no algorithm hoops to jump through. It's just me and the people who care about what I'm doing. And it's so freaking cool. I have to keep this video under 3 minutes or Mark Zuckerberg won't show it to anybody. So we're gonna wrap this up. But if you have any questions, post them below. Any thoughts? Do you think I'm crazy?